This is great news if you're Donald Trump and terrible news if you're Ron DeSantis, as Trump racks up more wins in DeSantis' home state of Florida. But that's not even the big news in this report. The real news is how Ron DeSantis got his endorsements initially, the fear behind it, and why people are finding the courage to leave now. Welcome to another edition of Lumberjack Logic. I'm your host, Neil Johnson, excited to be with you and share this. Look, the messengernews.com broke this, but Trump scores more Florida lawmaker endorsements, including DeSantis defectors. The endorsements of Trump's come as the presidential candidates travel to Florida for a GOP summit. Seven more Republican Florida legislators are endorsing Donald Trump's presidential campaign, including 5 defections from Ron DeSantis, underscoring the former president's momentum and the subtle erosion of the governor's influence in their home state. The 7 endorsements unveiled Saturday at Florida GOP's Freedom Summit and shared first with the messenger follow Florida Senator Rick Scott's decision Thursday to back Trump, and come 10 days after one of DeSantis' former top allies in the Florida legislature, Representative Randy Fine, defected to Trump. Now, Ron DeSantis is known as the strongest executive in modern memory, and he still has a powerful grip there in Florida. But here's what I find so interesting. He is now down to 93 endorsements from Florida legislatures, down from 99 he unveiled in May, although some have privately told the messenger they're only sticking with DeSantis over Trump because they don't want their bills or hometown spending projects vetoed. Now, I like what Ron DeSantis has done in Florida, and I understand politics is a rough and tumble game, but really trying to get your endorsements by threatening the veto pen against people's hometown projects? I mean, I think there's too much government spending. Anyways, that's a whole other thing. But State Rep Jessica Baker, who switched her endorsement from the governor to Trump, indicated she was following her constituents' interests. As instability grows around the world and economic uncertainty takes root here at home, folks across my district tell me constantly they want to see President Donald Trump back in the White House and Governor Ron DeSantis back on the job here in Florida, finishing the work he promised to do less than a year ago, Baker said in a written statement. If you remember, I did a report that group of Florida Republicans they wrote a letter saying, hey, Ron, get back here and do your job, quit running for president, get behind Trump. State Senator Debbie Mayfield, who also switched her support from the governor to Trump, praised the former president's leadership in uncertain times. And on it goes. Also leaving DeSantis for Trump, state representatives Webster Barnaby, Alina Garcia, and Kevin Steele. It goes on with more defections. But here's what's really interesting. Trump's Florida support is a major source of pride and attention for the candidate and the campaign. It's Trump's newly adopted home state. It was the first swing state to help deliver him the White House in 2016, and it's DeSantis' home base as well. Trump's team has been relishing the decline of DeSantis' fortunes and compared the governor's troubles to the 2012 presidential campaign flameout of a former Minnesota governor. For those who don't know, I'm from Minnesota. I remember this well. Ron DeSantis thinks he's the next Ronald Reagan, but he's the next Tim Pawlenty, a campaign advisor quipped. In a show of force 2 months ago, the state GOP's executive board scrapped a party loyalty oath at the behest of the former president and over the objection of the governor's allies. Thanks so much for listening to another edition of Lumberjack Logic. Remember to subscribe if you're new. Smash the like on your way out and support my sponsor, MyPillow. That's right, MyPillow.com. Promo code Lumberjack for big savings. Get some of those towels. They're amazing. Peace out.